Silver Dragon Jewelry Steam Cleaner from Steam Dragon. This steam spewing beast gets its name from this sleek 20-gauge stainless steel housing. But it's not its looks that makes it special. See, in the jewelry industry, there are basically three types of steamers. You're going to have your personal units. They're called personal units because they're small, portable, and, well, can be used easily at home. Then you've got your standard boiler units. These guys are big and powerful, and they work great in a workshop setting. Then you've got the Silver Dragon. With its unique design and awesome features, it's going to fit squarely in between these two models. Now, these other two units are going to feature an internal boiler that's going to store that steam under pressure. And what that means is you're going to have to turn them on, fill them up with water, and then wait for that water to get hot enough to boil into steam. For a small portable unit like this, it's really no problem. It's because it's small. But because it's small, its internal steam vessel is going to be small. Why? Not even the size of a soda can. That means it's only going to generate pressures of maybe 50 pounds per square inch. They can cool off rather quickly, and after extended use, can really run out of steam. But for the shop units, on the other hand, that's really not a problem, because they are going to have an internal boiler of 1 to 2 gallons in size. That is plenty of steam for a workshop use. And they're going to hold that steam at pressures of 65 to 80 pounds per square inch. That is a lot of very hot, very powerful steam. But there's a trade-off. See, in order to hold that much steam at those kind of pressures, you're going to have an internal boiler that is really sturdy. And you're going to have all kinds of heavy-duty plumbing to deal with it too. What that means is you're going to have a very heavy, very large unit. In fact, some of these units can weigh upwards of 80 to 100 pounds, some even more. And there's going to be another unique problem. Because there are going to be some malls, some shopping centers, even some towns that are going to have regulations against using a boiler under pressure. You could literally be somewhere where you're not even allowed to use one of these. Now, when these boiler steamers are heated and ready, all you need to do is press a button or a foot control. That opens up the steam release valve, letting out that steam at pressure. Now, two things happen when you're steaming. You're going to drop your pressure and you're going to run out of water. Now, for these little guys, they don't really hold that much water. And so you're going to have to let it cool down, you're going to have to refill it, and then reheat it. It's going to take a long time. These big guys, however, you really don't have that problem. They've got super huge tanks. But when they run out of water or steam, believe me, it's going to feel like it takes forever to refill one of these, reheat it, and get it ready to go again. Now, the Silver Dragon does not have an internal boiler like those other units. It's what's called an atmospheric steamer. It uses the same technology that a flash steam generator would use. What does that mean? Well, it means that it makes steam as you need it. So to use the Silver Dragon, you're going to turn it on and you're going to let it heat up. It's only going to take about 10 minutes because it doesn't have a boiler on the inside. What it has is a heating chamber. The heating chamber is essentially a metal sphere about 2.5 inches in diameter, about the size of a tennis ball. That heating chamber is wrapped in a heating element, and the Silver Dragon is going to heat that chamber up to a constant 535 degrees Fahrenheit because it's capable of drawing 1,400 watts of power. And that's the kind of power that these workshop steamers can generate. And you don't fill the Steam Dragon with water. You take your jug of distilled water, and yes, you got to use distilled water, and you set it next to your steamer, and you insert the rubber intake hose into the water. So when your Silver Dragon is ready to steam, you simply press down on the foot pedal and it's going to instantly pump in water into that heating chamber and vaporize it and spray it out that nozzle at pressures of up to 125 pounds per square inch. You're going to get a lot of very hot, very powerful steam out of the Silver Dragon. Now remember, when you press down on the foot pedal of the Silver Dragon, you're not opening a steam release valve. You're actually turning on and off the water pump that's on the inside. You just want to tap the foot pedal, press and release. Because the longer that you press down on that foot pedal, the more water you're going to pump into the heating chamber. So for every 3 seconds that you hold that foot pedal down, you are going to get 8 to 15 seconds of continual steaming. It's going to seem like your steamer just keeps running and running and running, when actually it's just vaporizing all that water that just got pumped in. Now I know the continual steaming is going to cool down the steam vessel of any steamer, but with the Silver Dragon, your recovery time is very quick because there's no water to boil. And you don't have to worry about running out of water, because replacing a jug of distilled water is a whole lot quicker than having to refill an entire boiler with water. And because that heating vessel on the inside does not hold any steam under pressure, it doesn't have to be a heavy-duty boiler. It doesn't have to have all that heavy-duty plumbing. What does that give you? It gives you a machine that measures just 13 inches by 10 inches by 9 inches. It weighs just 22 pounds. It's going to fit in pretty much any workshop, and it's very portable. What do you think they put a handle on the top? So there you have the Silver Dragon. It's small, but it's not too small. It's easy to set up, produces powerful blasts of steam, and it recovers very, very quickly. It is perfect with all these features for any jewelry store or workshop. And you can find the Silver Dragon and a whole lot more products at our website at FDJtool.com. Shop diameter about the size. Sorry. A tennis ball size ball.
I seriously can't remember what I was going to say.